Hello everybody, Kiki Etiquette here with a vital and pretty important vlog for you to let you know what's been going on, where I've been, and there's something that I do need to talk to you about, which is quite a touchy subject, quite a serious one, and so we're just gonna go for it and see how it goes, take it from there. So first off, I wanted to explain about my absence for not last week, the week before. Basically what had happened was our internet had died. It was gone for a week, and so I had very limited access. I could only update you through Twitter, and you know that was sporadic as well. It was very frustrating. So what I would suggest, if you haven't already, is to follow my Twitter purely for that information, because obviously I couldn't upload anything. I was using mobile data in order to, you know, to tweet every now and then to let you know what was going on, and to keep you posted with the events, you know, leading up to getting the internet back. So please, there's always a link in the description for you to take a look, and all the social media and all that kind of stuff. So but that is where I'm most active in that respect, and I think there should be the Discord link as well, which again, you know, I try and be there, but that's that. So that's all fixed, that's all hunky-dory. As you can see, I'm back, and all was well again. I also started work, which my sleep schedule I've completely shifted. So I am literally a night person, and I get up at like anytime from like midnight, 1 a.m. I leave for work at 5, and I'm in work for 6 until 9:45, but I'm actually going to be increasing my hours until till 2 p.m. So, and then I'll be, you know, I'll get home, I'll relax a bit, get something to eat, and then go to bed. So in terms of like uploads and things that I need to figure out, it's extremely difficult, because I only have a small window before I do go to work, where I will be able to, you know, because I don't want to adjust my sleep pattern as it is now, because it's working for me. I'd much rather be up through the night than having to get up, because I really don't get up well, so especially at that time. So it just makes sense for me to do things this way. And so, as I say, you know, upload wise, it's very difficult. Streaming is a lot easier, because it's just bam, there it is. I can squeeze in a few hours before I have to get ready to go. I will keep you posted in that respect, and I will, you know, I will still try and make videos for those that either can't make live streams or don't like long archives, etc. And so kind of leads on to something else which will take some time to talk about. I'm terrible at explaining things well, so bear with me. I hope you do understand the situation which I'm about to talk about. So as you may or may not know, in terms of this channel, you know, I don't get any ad revenue or anything like that. I don't get any income, and I have just started work, which is great. However, I haven't been paid for said work yet, because I've literally just started and missed the first pay cycle. And as you also may know, I'm currently in the process of a visa application. I'm engaged to, if you don't know the story, basically I'm engaged to someone who lives in the US, and so we're in the process of getting that you know, that engagement to be a reality, and to get married, and for me to be over there to be with him. And with my situation, it's been very difficult, because I only just got work, and we started the application in November, I think it was, and visa applications are expensive. Now I do have things like, I've got a donation link for any point, for anybody who wishes to, it's completely optional. I never talk about it. Same with my Patreon. I think that link is still in the description, but it's on my channel banner anyway. And I don't talk about those links because it's completely optional. If it's something you feel you would like to do, then you'll know where to find the links, or ask me and I'll tell you. But I've never openly said like, oh, donate to me and all this kind of stuff. I've always been, I would rather your money go to somewhere like charity, which is why I have all the links in the description for the charities first before my own, and I always talk about how that is more important in my opinion than to donate to me, who is doing something that's a hobby and all that kind of stuff. However, given the current situation, I am starting to get to a point where I may consider setting up either like a GoFundMe or mentioning the donation links a little bit more frequently. It's not something that's an easy decision, and I don't like to think that I don't like to think that it's not something that's a light decision. It's a very touchy subject matter, and I completely understand. And with this day and age, it's not that uncommon to ask for help for certain things. For whether it be for I'm just trying to think, moving house, or if you've had a flood and you need help paying for like insurance coverage to get things, those kinds of things. And at the same time, I want to be completely honest with you, and I do think as I say, I've got to a point where I may need to start asking for a bit of help with that. Now, what I also decided was to kind of soften the blow a little bit, is that I've got some things that are pretty valuable. If you're into that sort of thing, that I can sell, and that that money will go towards this visa application. Because to give you an example, aside from like plane tickets, which are like anywhere between £400 to £800, that's usually a return, but that gives you an idea of the sort of range. The actual application itself, that was 300 and something, and the medical that I have to go for is £300, plus there's a processing fee because I'm on the next stage now, or the first step really, and that is another £160 or $160, I think. So you kind of get the idea, it's building up and building up. Now, this is something that I've sort of decided to do off my own back, and it's not that we can't afford it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this process if we didn't think that we would be able to put obviously the money into it. At the same time, I've been heavily relying and been heavily supported by Stephen through everything. I mean, not just this, but everything. And so I want to do what I can to to not only make this happen, but to help me as well. I do feel quite selfish in this, which is why I want to sell some things, so then at least you get something out of it, and it's not just for a chance for me to be settled and happy and married and stuff. So sorry, I can't help but go all giddy when I talk about that. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I will be selling if you're interested. So I have some Palisades Resident Evil action figures. I've got different ones. I've got 3 on reserve actually at the moment to be sold. So it's just a matter of sorting that out and me sending it out. But the rest I'll show you now. So I have, these are all complete in box by the way as well, so that's why they're more valuable. So I have William G3 G4 right here, and again, you know, it's pretty darn good condition considering you know how old these actually are. I also have a Tyrant or Mr. X. This is so difficult to do, but again, really good condition considering. The backing is almost, I mean, the corner there on this one, for example, is a little bit like raised, but otherwise, again, you can see, and then there's that corner there rather. Nosferatu, and again, this is excellent condition, I think. There we go, all complete, not coming away from the backing or anything like that. This one is, so this is William G4, and this one is big and heavy, and the plastic, I got something in my eye, the plastic is discoloured. Now with the bigger ones I found that the plastic is really prone to be discoloured. The rest of them are fine, but as you can see there is sort of like yellowing, unfortunately, and it is, because it's heavy, it is kind of coming away from the backing on the bottom there, but it is still unopened anyway, and I can't sort of tilt this one because he kind of moves. I can sort of tilt it upside down, but you can see hopefully, and again the actual backing board itself is fine. You can hear him moving, he wants to get out. Try and, the lighting is so bad, so bad, but you can see him there. I also have the 3 that I've got reserved is Ada, Leon with a licker, and Claire with a zombie. I'll just quickly show you those. So there's Ada. Ada, wait! And again, really good condition. Here's Claire with zombie, with aim and shoot action. Actually, I have Claire unboxed here, because I had 2. And I do have the zombie, but his body's kind of disappeared. So where's? Oh, she's got a switch on the back, so she does that. Kinda. I don't get. Oh, and her head moves. Pew. Pew. Anyway. Oh, there goes the gun. Oh, there it is. And this is the Leon with the licker. There we are. So again, really good condition. Backing on that one's a little bit bent, but otherwise it's fine. Okay, so they're the ones that are on reserve. I also do have another Leon, and it's wounded or bandaged Leon. I think it's classed as Leon S. Kennedy. So out of this series, I've got Nosferatu, as you can see in the back there. I showed you him before, but yeah, so these are all Palisades, which I think they're pretty, not rare, but you know. And the last thing I have, which is really sweet, and I kind of don't want to part with this, but I may do. And it's a Nemesis mini resin bust, and again it's Palisades. Again, pristine condition. So I think this is actually part of the series as well, because there's the Claire resin statue, which is which they talk about. But again, not been opened, still complete. Recommended for mature collectors, apparently. So, a limited edition 376 of 3,500. So there you go. So yeah, so those I'm willing to sell. I also do have some PAL games for Gamecube, PS2 and PS1 to sell. To give you an example of the Gamecube and PS2, etc. I don't know if you can see there, excuse my thumbs, I've got ink all over them. Right there is Resident Evil 4 limited edition for the PS2, so it's in like the metal casing. That's complete with manual and game and everything, pristine condition. I also have Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes for the Gamecube. That is in good condition, except for it has no manual, but it's there. I've also got Wind Waker limited edition for Gamecube, but it doesn't have the extra disc, which has Ocarina of Time, Master Quest, and I can't remember what the other one was. I can't remember if it was Majora's Mask or if it was just Ocarina of Time. Either way, it's just Wind Waker, but it's the game, and I think that has the manual as well. And I've got my Tomb Raider collection, so from 1 to 5 on PS1, all complete with box and manual. And I have Angel of Darkness, and I have Anniversary, again all complete. PS1 games, Vagrant Story, complete in box, manual, good condition, and those are just a few things. So if you're a PAL collector or anything like that, then those are available as well. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how else to say it really. I didn't want to sort of to do this. I didn't really want to kind of be in this situation. So but at the minute, it is a struggle, and it's something that that I really want to do, and I'm getting tons and tons of help and support. And as I say, this is something that I'm doing off my own back, and I'm still getting loads of help and what have you. But it would really help me out. Plus, I need to get rid of this stuff anyway, because I wouldn't be able to take that in my cases, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm gonna start sort of making a thing about donations and that, and what they're for, and it's for it's so I can be with him, and it helped me a lot while I'm transitioning in this new job. It's not like I'm not going to be working and doing what I can to get money, but we've got until June, the beginning of June, to actually complete all of this, and so that's only just over 2.5 months away. So that's why I'm coming to this now, but yeah, I don't know how else to put it, and I really hope you understand. I don't expect anybody to do anything out of their means. I've never expected any kind of donation at all. And it's been an option for a while now. And as I say, I don't make a thing of it. I don't mention it because I would rather people, donate to the charity, to the charities that the pages, campaigns that I have open. So I may create a page. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, this is just something that I really want to happen, and I just all I can say is thank you. If you got to this point, thank you so much. And if you know anybody that will want any of this stuff, and is interested in the games, there's a box there full of them. then please do send me a message, send me something on Twitter, share the video to let them know, and that kind of thing, and we'll see what happens. So again, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Okay.